Hey guys, today we are going to reseal and regasket vacuum pump on a 12 valve Cummins. It's a 97 P pump motor. I don't know if you can see or not, but it's leaking right there. I bought a reseal kit. It's only like 25 bucks. This is in a 86 square body. So it'd be a little different than most second gen Dodge trucks, but I'll get my tools ready here and I'll walk you through the process. Alright, I'm going to take the intercooler pipe off. You don't have to, it just gives you more room to be able to get in there easier. So that's a deep well 11. A clamp there and a clamp here. It's pretty simple. I'll get that taken off. Well, when I put this back together, I'll flip that clamp around so I can actually get an impact in there. I can't get in there at the right angle, but so this side we're gonna have to do by hand, but this side here we'll cheat and use the impact and an adapter, so make quick work of that. This side was a little easier. That's that. Easy peasy. Alright, next we got two power steering lines here. One's got a hose clamp, the other one's got a fitting on it. Pretty straightforward there. And then we got oil return line down there. I don't know if you can see it or not. So we'll get those taken off and then we can pull these two bolts out, which are 15 millimeter, and the thing will come right out. There is one bracket on the bottom of this thing, I guess. Forgot about that one. It connects the vacuum pump to the block. I'll try to get a picture of that or video of that if I can get up in there with the camera. So there's the bracket I was telling you about that goes from the block to the power steering pump. I like to take that one off first and take the two main bolts off. It just makes it a little easier. And then right there is a return oil line, so make sure to pop that off too. As you can see, this thing's a leaking mess. I only noticed it probably a week ago and it's already got the hole underneath of this truck just covered. So I'm doing a little trick here. Just a piece of metal. I'll slide it up underneath there and then it'll catch all the oil and drain it out the front here. I'll put a bucket right here. It just helps keep the mess off the axle and everything else. 9/16 wrench for the oil drain line and get it broke loose. 3/4 wrench for the lower line on the power steering side. Mine's gonna be a little different because it's a custom built line to fit this brake booster in the square body. And I just got a hose clamp on the low pressure side of the power steering line there. Pretty straightforward. Here comes the oil. So I had to actually turn the motor over a little bit. That gear was stuck on the vacuum pump side. It'll come out now, but there you go. That's a vacuum power steering pump removal. I'm gonna have to clean up this face a little bit here. They used gasket maker and a gasket, so it's kind of a mess, but I'll get all this cleaned up and I'll show you the pump in a second. So there you go, there's the pumps. There's the bottom oil drain line. There's the two power steering pump lines. Low pressure, high pressure. Here's your top ear for the main bolt. Bottom ear. Pretty basic. So I'm gonna get to rebuilding this thing. I'll show you in another video. Thank you.